ACIM Insights, Lesson 341. I can attack but my own sinlessness, and it is only that which keeps me safe. It is my sinlessness, my innocence, my holiness that keeps me safe, because that is what God created. What God created is changeless, remaining one with Him. The self God created is forever safe. The sense of vulnerability, the need to defend and attack, cannot come from the self that knows its changelessness in God. It can only come from a false image that does not remember the love and strength it shares with God. So when I feel vulnerable, when I feel attacked, or when I feel a need to attack to defend myself, it can only be because I believe I am something other than myself. This world is the outpicturing of the belief that I am separate from God. Everywhere I look, it shows me vulnerability, conflict, devastation, and death. There is not one thing in this world that is not in some way decaying. Some things seem to last a tiny fraction of a second, others seem to last billions of years. But all are constantly changing and headed towards disintegration. Impermanence is the lesson this world attempts to teach, because it represents the opposite of God. If I want to remember my innocence, if I want to remember the holiness God created me to be, it is useless to look to the world to find it, for the world was made to hide it. By the grace of God, I have within my mind a loving teacher who will gently guide me back to the remembrance of myself as God created it. It is to this inner teacher that I must turn if I would learn the lesson of my sinlessness. With his help, I will see my innocence reflected back to me from everyone and everything I look upon. I see this through the miracle of forgiveness. Today I would continue my practice of turning all my judgments over to the Holy Spirit and let Him judge on my behalf. Thus will I learn to recognize the false image of a separate identity for what it is, and awaken to myself in God. Remembering that I am still as God created me is the same as remembering that I am innocent. I may think that I changed my image from the self that God created, but this cannot happen in truth. I may think that I am guilty and that I have lost my innocence, but this cannot happen in truth. This is what keeps me safe. Separation from God can happen only in a dream, only in illusions. Thank God this world could never be true. Thank God we could never be separate and alone. Thank God there is no death. Thank God dreams of insanity, dreams of separation are simply dreams. Our eternal reality is eternally safe. Light still remains light, even if I choose to dream dreams of darkness. I am still love, even though I may use the power of my mind to make up images that a world of fear is true. I am so grateful that I cannot change the truth. I am so grateful that I can recognize and then let go of dreams of separation with Holy Spirit. I am so grateful that I am still in the mind of God and never left. Now is the time to let go of what could never be true. Now is the time to forgive God. Now is the time to step back and follow the lead of the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit will lead me to what is eternally true as I practice quieting my mind to receive the truth today.